MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this. Mother's Day matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
The third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Mengden, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Another 0-2 coming. Scorched to third. Chapman's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. George Springer the next to hit, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer, number 14 on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 10 home runs and 19 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. High in the air out to center field. Grossman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the first, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Simeon Woods Richardson gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Guerrero in foul ground, 1 out. So striding forward now, Tony Kemp. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the A's nothing. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. And ready for his first at-bat, Rendell Grichuk. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. And he throws the fastball by him. here, 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, Dero. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Pinder comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for Toronto. Digging in now, Seth Brown. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Hit high and deep to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And boy, this was just about as good a catch as you're ever going to see, but he just couldn't get there as the ball skips beyond him for 2 bases. Digging in, Austin Allen, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chad Pinder comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Sheldon Noisy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Behind 0-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and the A's open it up 4-1 now. At the plate, Tony Kemp.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Mondesi picks it up.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-1 Oakland. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Another one sent foul. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So 1 away in the Toronto third, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
The last at bat, Nettie V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. Let's see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting, and as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Bo Bichette.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And up steps Salvador Perez
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Pinder's got it for out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. At the plate, Matt Chapman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Seth Brown is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Riding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He singled his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in. And
here's another one that's drilled, this one to left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. In now, Sheldon Noisy. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Popped high in the air. Drury is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Grossman is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Randall Griffith.
Chris Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Davis.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing right field, number 2, Chris Davis.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Grossman.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Fly ball to straightaway left. Hernandez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now back, second base.
Here comes the first pitch. Tony Kemp is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hot shot to third. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Marcus Semien stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Step on the bag for 1, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. 2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. No balls and 1 strike. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2.
No. Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. They're on top 7-1. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Guerrero Jr.
Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Popped up. Semien is under it. 1 out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Chapman has it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And it's quickly 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 7, the Blue Jays 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Seth Brown.
Seth Brown.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, inside. Hurry. Playing 11, 1-1.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Got it.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
There's Connor Falefa, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now to the plate, Chad Pinder, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're on top 7-2. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
One out, nobody on. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Pinder is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no. Now the A's designated hitter, Sheldon Noyes. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in for Oakland, Robbie Grossman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike 1. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're on top 7-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Adalberto Mondesi.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings in George Springer. A swing and a ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base. but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Seth Brown.
The first baseman,
Jordan Romano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 68, Jordan Romano.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Romano, playing here in his age 26 season. He's a second-year big leaguer. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Austin Allen. He was a ground-out victim last time up. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
0-1 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And it's fouled away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. A's strand a couple. They're on top 7-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Grossman has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Chapman is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive base hit.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Here's Chris Davis now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Robbie Grossman. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Number 5, second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Tony Kemp's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Davis is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder.
In now, Stephen Piscotty hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. After it is Davis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the J.B. Wendelken comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. And no one will get this one. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went deep back in the 5th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made, and the A's finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home. 8-2 tonight's final. The Oakland A's get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Daniel Mengden earns his 5th winner of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work.